He had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready? Let go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Eilman. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
A gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Buccaneers first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 5-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Ivan Pace in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Liking, hey, come on. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
He'll look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Down. Set.
On a handoff, Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
It's a 45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
32.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball Going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Let go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Look in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. He's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 5.
Set.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
3rd and 6.
Go. Check. Hurt. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in by Ibuka. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
Let's go now. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hut.
A run with Brooks. He'll pop this ahead for about 4. But it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their